Nestled in a quiet valley surrounded by thick pine forests and misty hills lay the village of Elmsworth, a peaceful, humble place with cobbled streets, moss-covered rooftops, and an ancient stone well in the town square. The villagers lived simple lives, and though they had no riches, they had each other. Elmsworth was known only to a few cartographers and was nearly invisible on most modern maps. One morning, a traveling merchant named Corbin arrived in Elmsworth. He had visited the village many times before to trade spices and trinkets. But this time, something was terribly wrong. The road that led to it now ended abruptly in a field of wild grass. The trees that once marked the village boundary stood in unnatural silence, as though holding a secret. No debris, no footprints, no smoke, just empty land and silence that swallowed even the chirping of birds. Corbin, confused and panicked, ran up and down the area for hours. As he turned back to leave, he noticed something lying in the grass. A single object. It stood upright, perfectly clean, framed in old black iron that curled like vines. On its surface was a faint shimmer, not of reflection, but of depth, like a pool of dark water. Corbin reached toward it. His hand tingled as it passed through the surface, as if dipping into ice water. He recoiled instantly. Word of the vanishing village spread like wildfire. Authorities came, scientists, paranormal investigators. No one could explain what had happened to Elmsworth. But the mirror? It remained. No one could move it. No one could break it. And sometimes, just sometimes, people said they saw faces in the mirror watching, moving, whispering things they couldn't quite hear. A professor named Dr. Lena Varan, a folklorist specializing in lost civilizations, took a special interest in the case. She had read of Elmsworth in old texts that dated back to the 1300s. One curious entry from 1674 described a silver door that opened once every 300 years, said to lead to the realm of choices unmade. Dr. Varan proposed a theory that the village had not been erased but transported somewhere else through the mirror. Skeptics laughed until the night Dr. Varan herself vanished. She had stayed late near the site, taking readings from the mirror. The next morning, her tent, tools, and notes were there. She was not. A recording device was found, its battery nearly drained. The final 7 seconds of audio chilled all who heard it. We didn't disappear, we chose. Years passed. The mirror was eventually surrounded by a steel dome and sealed from the public. But rumors still spread of those who went missing in the forest nearby, of strange lights and ghostly music, and of one boy 12 years old who touched the mirror during a school tour and came back crying, whispering a name no one else remembered. Mother, to this day, no one knows what happened to Elmsworth, but the mirror still stands, waiting.